When we started YTS, we truly wanted to be different in solving for your total solution to wealth management. In a time where other money managers and firms say no to solving problems, we wanted to be your trusted partner to solve as many problems for you as we can and help make your life just a little bit better.
What I believe makes our service model extremely unique is our ability to provide our advisors with the resources they need to perform at a high level. What that then allows them to do is provide their clients with an incredible client experience, provide great service, which at the end of the day is our ultimate mission.
At YTS, we strive to take a planning-first approach with our clients. We want to understand your goals and what's most important to you to help construct a roadmap that'll help you get closer to those goals. As your total solution, we want to understand everything from your taxes to your retirement plan to ensure that we're bulletproofing you against anything that life could throw at you financially.
As an advisor at YTS, I'm proud to be part of a team with the resources and expertise to address a wide range of our clients' needs. From specialized investments in retirement planning to navigating health insurance, Medicare, and personalized tax strategies, YTS has helped me serve my clients in a way that no other firm could compete with.
Decades from now, when I'm measuring the success that we've achieved at YTS, I will point towards working to secure the lasting financial legacy of thousands of families across the country. When we started YTS, we truly wanted to be different in solving for your total solution to wealth management. In a time where other money managers and firms say no to solving problems, we wanted to be your trusted partner to solve as many problems for you as we can and help make your life just a little bit better.
What I believe makes our service model extremely unique is our ability to provide our advisors with the resources they need to perform at a high level. What that then allows them to do is provide their clients with an incredible client experience, provide great service, which at the end of the day is our ultimate mission.
At YTS, we strive to take a planning-first approach with our clients. We want to understand your goals and what's most important to you to help construct a roadmap that'll help you get closer to those goals. As your total solution, we want to understand everything from your taxes to your retirement plan to ensure that we're bulletproofing you against anything that life could throw at you financially.
As an advisor at YTS, I'm proud to be part of a team with the resources and expertise to address a wide range of our clients' needs. From specialized investments in retirement planning to navigating health insurance, Medicare, and personalized tax strategies, YTS has helped me serve my clients in a way that no other firm could compete with.
Decades from now, when I'm measuring the success that we've achieved at YTS, I will point towards working to secure the lasting financial legacy of thousands of families across the country. When we started YTS, we truly wanted to be different in solving for your total solution.
Early on in their recovery process, sometimes I get this impression they're like, yeah, man, you know, we get it. You got clean a long time ago. You're from the past. You know, that was then. Things have changed. And I try to tell them, I say, look, I'm not from the past. I'm from the future, okay? I've been where you are, and I've been where you want to go. And I've come back here in my time machine to try to give you a little bit of what I learned along the way.
I started to look around as a man in middle age, looking at other people entering recovery, where the support that existed for them on an outpatient basis really did not exist. There were no outpatient programs that offered support for family systems. There were no programs that offered support that met people who were dealing not just with family issues, but with career issues, with middle life issues, with issues associated with dealing with children, sometimes teenagers, sometimes adults. There was a lot of emotional baggage. We really wanted to be able to establish something that was special and unique, and not just address those issues, but addressed all of those issues.
New Paradigm's owner-operated, so when you come to New Paradigm, you're going to have interaction with the individuals that are fully invested in the organization. And not only that, because the owners of this organization happen to be in recovery themselves, the treatment involves what you would expect, which is, addressing the symptoms of substance use disorder. But in addition to that, and really what's more important in the bigger picture, is there's a focus on recovery, on what works at having improvements in your life in the areas that matter to most of us. Not just the compulsion to use or the problems created by substance use, but how do we thrive in recovery? And as a whole in healthcare, we focus a lot on pathology, but not enough on recovery.
We sit down with each person that comes through our doors the first time and we meet them. And by meeting them, we're walking through everything that's going on, everything that they're looking for, so that our program can meet their needs. We're not trying to push onto anybody that comes into our program a cookie cutter way of treatment.
We really put our whole lives into this. And we don't do it for the paycheck. We do it because our lives are recovery. I didn't have a choice. This is what I had to do this for my life. I first had to get clean and in order to be a father, to be a son. And then when I got into recovery and I just had such a passion for it, and I found what it's like to help another person, and then I found out you can do this for a living, and you can spend your days doing this and helping people, and you can bring on other people to your team that care as much as I do. Yeah, it's awesome. There's nothing else I'd rather do with my life.
And they're early on in their recovery process. Sometimes I get this impression they're like, yeah, man, we get it. You got clean a long time ago. You're from the past. That was then. Things have changed. And I try to tell them, I say, look, I'm not from the past. I'm from the future, okay? I've been where you are, and I've been where you want to go. And I've come back here in my time machine to try to give you a little bit of what I learned along the way.
I started to look around as a man in middle age, looking at other people entering recovery, where the support that existed for them on an outpatient basis really did not exist. There were no outpatient programs that offered support for family systems. There were no programs that offered support that met people who were dealing not just with family issues, but with career issues, with middle life issues, with issues associated with dealing with children, sometimes teenagers, sometimes adults. There was a lot of emotional baggage. We really wanted to be able to establish something that was special and not just address those issues, but address all of those issues.
Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting iteration of DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. And we have a truly special affair today, UPSL Virginia North Conference. It is Arlington, SA hosting top of the table Virginia Revolution in a scintillating matchup. Always a spicy affair between these two sides, but perhaps a little more on the line in this early fall 25 season matchup. Certainly both of these sides would see themselves as playoff candidates at the end of the season. VA Revolution perched at the top spot. It's their title to lose at the moment. Arlington looking to knock off the top spot. They'll remember a tough defeat at the hands of VA Revolution at the end of last regular season. 5-1 was the scoreline in that affair here at Thomas Jefferson. So certainly an opportunity for revenge here in this Week 3 matchup. I'm Noah Walker here with DMV Sports Media. I'm looking forward to bringing this one to you wherever you're tuned in from. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Of course, any players to watch out for, your prediction, and who you're supporting. Keep all the friendly banter going in the chat. We highly encourage it. Just no hate speech of any type will be tolerated. If we see it, you will be blocked and reported, but friendly banter, more than welcome. We have our meeting of the captains right now. It's Nick Barona representing Arlington, SA. Aaron Uribe, as per usual, will take these pleasantries on behalf of Virginia Revolution and decide which way we'll start. As always, if you enjoy this broadcast, consider dropping a like on the video. Help others find us in the algorithm and give these teams, players, and organizations the exposure they deserve. Well, just hitting that like button helps recommend this video to more people all across YouTube. And of course, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. We'll be offering live streaming coverage across all of the top leagues here in the DMV, notably the UPSL Premier, DMV North, of course, Virginia North and South. We have a whole litany of teams, including Arlington, Virginia Revolution, and several others. Alexandria United, Virginia Dream, Los Toros, Doradas, MSI Pro, Bowlies, just to name a few. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I really think it's worth considering. We're trying to get our podcast back up and running to recap all of these teams and players. And of course, check us out on Instagram, DMV Sports Media, for short-form highlight content, posts about upcoming live streams, and we will have extended highlights available on our YouTube channel within a few days of every broadcast. Without much ado, we will have the international walkout and the anthem here momentarily. Arlington, on your right side of your screen, will wear their all-blue kits. VA Revolution electing to go white tops, black bottoms. They are the away side today. They will have to play away from their home ground. We saw a massive 15-0 victory for Revolution last week at Raven Tech Park over Berryville FC. Look to keep that form intact. Of course, they will find tougher sledding against this well-coached and talented Arlington side. Get those predictions in the chat. Welcome, Daniel. Welcome, Mr. Taylor Sr. Daniel predicts 1-0 will be a set-piece goal, although he doesn't have the winner. Not choosing a side. Daniel, fair enough. You're the first one to make a prediction, so I'm not going to fault you, but you got to pick a side. Arlington or VA Revolution. Get your prediction in. Mr. Taylor just says it's going to be a good game. Fair enough. Definitely think this will be my preferred match of the week and probably the most impactful of all the matches we've covered. We did have some resounding results. Yesterday, North Stars found a 9-0 victory, their first points of the season over Berryville FC. Alexandria United clashed with Petrolero and found their victory over Petrolero. MSI clashed with Bobcats on the DMV Sports Media channel, and Bridgeport earned a 5-0 victory against Hybrid, one of our partner teams up in Maryland, DMV North, UPSL Premier. And today, the only match, the lone match, is this Arlington versus VA Revolution match, and we're so excited to bring it to you here on DMV Sports Media. We have the international walkout and the anthem in just a moment. We'll get into the starting lineups and predictions. Let us know where you're watching from in the chat. And, of course, we will check in with you after the pregame rituals. We will now rise and honor the flag with the playing of our nation's Star-Spangled Banner. Well, the walkout is played, the anthem is finished, and we are ready for action here at Thomas Jefferson High School Stadium in Alexandria, Virginia. I mentioned this is a key matchup here early in the season. Arlington perched towards the top of the table, but they will hope to keep pace. Only the 3 points would see them potentially keeping pace with VA Revolution, who have been perfect on the season thus far. Paulo Smirniaglo is going to have the responsibilities today. It's a capable officiating crew for the top match. We can talk about the players, the coaches, and how they get up for these big matches, but referees, too. They get selected for these important occasions, and, of course, they get just as excited as the players. It's an opportunity to prove themselves, to marshal the game in a proper way, keep the players safe within the rules of the game. So we'll be looking to their conduct and decision-making, as with each player down there on the pitch. Arlington saying their final words. As we mentioned, Nick Barona wearing the captain's armband today. Maxime will be in goal again for Arlington. Maxime Davis has played really strong since coming back from injury, and will have quite a good deal of responsibility today. Another player to look to, Chris Barnard, will play up in the 10 role. He is a goal creator, a goal scorer, and Arlington will likely rely on the Englishman as possible. Here's Aaron Uribe sending one right down to the Arlington side of the pitch. Barona quickly on top of it, has Haptum down the line. Haptum wanted to find Dunkwu with the early delivery, but nothing doing. Will be a throw here for Revolution. Uribe launching it forward. No recipients on the end. Now Costa happy to send it all the way back to Trey Wolf, who will bear the goalkeeping responsibilities today for Revolution. There's Uribe, already seeing quite a bit of the ball, has succumbed to the pressure from Barnard. And Arlington could get bodies forward to support This is well sent around by Kershaw. Now lumped up in the air. Dunk was in the area. Uribe will get up for this one, but no clearance made yet. Costa getting the better of that one. And now Justin Wilson using his body to shield off Hampton. Hampton went in a little overly aggressive. And we will have our first set piece on behalf of Revolution. Revolution sending bodies forward. As Aaron Uribe happy to put his foot through this one and put one over the top. Well flicked on by Stone. Still in the mix. Costa gets ahead to it. Dexter will do his part. But just running out of real estate was Alexander Dexter, and now it will be a throw on that far touchline for Arlington SA. Here comes Dexter finding help on that far side. Return pass could be on. There's players in the middle. Here's the service, and Max Davis read that perfectly to get there ahead of Justin Wilson, and Arlington will have a moment to catch their breath. An opportunity for the blue and red to play from the back, an opportunity they'll take advantage of. Here comes Hampton down this near touchline. This ball takes a touch. A hard challenge from Uribe does enough to stall this Arlington attack. Will be a throw for Hampton and company. Hampton will come back to the spot of the ball's entry, and now chance for Arlington to springboard an attack. That one took its final touch off of Wilson, and now another chance for Arlington as they inch up the field piece by piece. Now Kershaw, we know what Kershaw has in his wheelhouse. Christian Kershaw looking to deliver the long throw set piece from the training ground. And here it is, sent to the top of the six. Uribe gets a touch to it. The second effort is well hit out of the air, well blocked as well, and Arlington will put this to ground. Here's the service from Jennings. And, a nervy moment there. Trey Wolf came, didn't collect it cleanly, but did well to get up ever so quickly and atone for what could have been a nasty error. And that is going to be a corner kick. It looks like Wolf held onto the ball a little too long. We've seen that in a couple of successive matches, a point of emphasis the referees have been keying in on that didn't seem to my eye that Wolf had really held on all that long, but perhaps some a mandate that's come down. The referees are getting more strict with their enforcement of the 6-second rule, and Arlington will use this as an advantage. Something from the training ground. They like to stack their tall bodies at the near post and obstruct image of goalkeeper and the defenders. Barnard on the delivery. And looks like there's something to be addressed. Looks like Barnard has picked up a caution in the confusion for allegedly moving the corner flag, and after some deliberation and some debate, it looks like we are ready for this set piece. Here's Barnard to deliver. The in-swinger sent to a dangerous area. Well cleared initially, and now Hampton will look to send in a second ball down the line for Barnard. Lovely one-touch passing, but it looks like it's coming back. This will be a set piece, a throw for Noah Mazintento. And Revolution, Uribe didn't like what he saw and quickly got rid of it. Now it's Dexter on the far touch. Dexter rounds one man, and Finally, Wasim Sassi does his part, and it's sent over the top. Miles Powell with the early take, and that isn't what the doctor ordered. Barnard was there, but Powell's ball just a little ahead of the Englishman. Good tackle there from Nick Barona, which will allow Arlington to get back. Here's the early take. Barona again mopping up, has Jennings alongside, and Jennings will send it into the midfield. Lovely drop from Miles Powell. Now Chris Barnard with the ball at his feet. Barnard lets it go, and goalkeeper off his line does really well. Trey Wolf to read that one and get there just ahead of Powell. And that was just maybe a little too fast a service. Wolf wanted to find Dex on the run. Alexander Dexter running out of real estate, and now Arlington will have a throw over on that far touchline. Eric Jennings will take the throw. Trey Wolf straight through the middle. Stone is there, but no second service. Barona didn't like what he saw and mopped up ahead of the onrushing run. Revolution all the way back to Wolf once again. See something he likes down the line. Lovely one-touch passing. Mazintento was the intended target for Wilson, but ball didn't make its way there. Wilson will have the throw here on the near touch. Here's Uribe's long service into the Arlington 18. There's a strike from distance right into the waiting arms of Max Davis. Did take a deflection on its way through, but the young goalkeeper read it well. Davis has to be quick. He's already seen what has happened on the other side, and there it is, another corner kick given. We've seen two. There has to be some mandate from U.S. Soccer, where I've never in my time seen the goalkeeper 6 seconds called as quickly as I have in the last couple of weeks, and now it's two already in this match, one for each side, and it seems like there's a mandate down to regulate the amount of time the goalkeeper has the ball in hand, so both goalkeepers have been warned now and will likely be looking to send it in quickly. Here's Costa Rica looking to take advantage of Revolution's good fortune. It's sent on a line. Barona is there on the first ball. Ethan Russ drops in to collect. Russ goes down, and Osefeso whistled for the foul. Not a ton of contact on that one, but did go through the back, so says our center official. Here's another look at the alleged foul. It did look like the player might have lost his footing. Just a very slight hand through the back that drew the whistle, and now Costa Rica has an opportunity to send this set piece into the Arlington 18. Davis stands ready. Here's the service. An out-swinging ball, well dealt with by Dunkwu. Now sent down the line. Throw coming for Revolution. Who else but Aaron Uribe to take this long throw from the far touchline. About 30 yards outside of the end line. Well won by Barona. And no dice for the return pass. This will be an opportunity for Arlington to get forward. Jennings wants to send it in and will quickly do so down the line. Here's Dunkwu. No final service there. And Revolution will go back. There's Uribe on the ball. evading the pressure from Chris Barnard. This is lumped up the field. Stone was there, but so too was the Arlington back line. Slavov, haven't called his name too much today, but did well there to intervene. Now it's Uribe, who we have called his name quite a bit, and there's Osifeso going in a little late, a little overzealous, and it's going to be a foul coming out for the benefit of Virginia Revolution. No yellow card, no caution for Osifeso on this infraction, but certainly getting addressed. Any more from Osifeso we might see. Color yellow. Here's an early take. Sent to the far side. Dexter dispossessed by Dunkwu. Kershaw wanted to find an early service over the top, still battling. And there's Slavov getting involved. Wanted the return pass. Wasn't precise enough. And now it's an opportunity for Arlington to get forward. That was Ronaldo de Silva down the line. Ran out of real estate. And now Arlington will reset all the way back to Barona. And now Davis. Like Barona, the player Arlington prefer to start with, and he'll go down the line for Heptum. Now Barnard found himself in a great position, but just no connection to be found between Barnard and Powell. And now Dexter down the line, just outside of the reach of the would-be recipient. Aaron Russ. Russ brothers featuring heavily so far for Virginia Revolution. Aaron and Ethan. Now this one is sent down the line. Barnard gets a piece. Second ball falls favorably for Arlington. Osifesu couldn't hang on. And now sent down the line. Russ looking for a delivery. Has a shot. It's well parried away by Maxime Davis. Follow-up still very much in the mix. Down the line from Russ. And this one has gone over that far touchline. Will be an Arlington throw. Well flicked on down the line. Barnard seemed to be in a dangerous position, but just couldn't get to the ball before it had made its way over that far touch. Now Dexter will send it in. It's a good battle. De Silva opening up the field. Now we'll go back to Haptum. Here's Barona. Ooh, Miles Powell, not his finest hour. It's still alive. Revolution certainly thought they had a foul incoming, but onwards we play. There's a big ball over the top in the direction of Miles Powell. Well taken down initially. And Noah Mazantenta doing really well to not only take this ball down, but use his body to control and hold off the challenge. Powell eventually whistled for the foul. Here's another look at the defensive intervention from Mazantenta. We will have a set piece now for Aaron Uribe and company. Good ball up the pitch. Required a flick on, doesn't quite find it, but second ball does find Alexander Dexter. Revolution can continue down the line from Russ. Sent across. Stone gets a foot to it. Did well to cause some chaos in the Revolution, in the Arlington box, but Now it's the other way. End-to-end stuff. Here's Chris Barnard waiting for support. Barnard losing his footing. We'll have to take this one back. Does well to keep possession. Kershaw's ball right into the pass of Barnard, and now across. Here's Osifeso. Back inside, the shot taken. Well blocked, didn't have the most pace on it. And now it's all the way back to the waiting feet of Maxime Davis. Good turn from Hampton. And Revolution will get up the field and press. Barona leveraging his goalkeeper's feet. Sent down the line. You applaud the idea from Maxime Davis, certainly not the execution. And now it will be a throw over on that far touchline. Here comes the throw on that far side. Alexander Dexter looking for Stone. Stone picking up. Foul going against him and Revolution. It's going to be an Arlington set piece. And here we go. Barona surveying his options. Will leverage Hampton. And this is momentary respite in this match before it's sent long by Barona. Good turn there from Russ. Revolution will maintain their possession. Barnard is there to try to cause chaos, and I don't fault Trey Wolf for sending that away first time. Barnard has an extra bit of pace, an extra bit of acceleration when that ball finds his bubble, and Trey Wolf certainly didn't want to take any chances here early in this 19th minute in this scoreless game. This one sent down the line from Hampton. Dongpu showing off his physicality will find Osifesu. And there's a foul quickly played by Arlington. And they will use this moment to switch the point of attack. Jennings with the delivery. It's a low service. Won't clear the first man. Costa Rica clears the second. Osifesu over towards Hampton. Could fall anywhere. Kershaw takes it down out of the air, and now Arlington able to play on the ground. This one will trickle out all the way over the end line. Goal kick to follow. Now Wolf will send everyone up the field. Not keen on playing into this high press. Arlington certainly has in their tool bag. Well, won by Barona. Saw that one late, but did really well to get ahead on it. And now ping-pongs back and forth. Russ takes it down to Stone. Clever turn from Stone, but Ronaldo King is there. Final touch coming off the Arlington man will be a throw for VA Revolution. There's Noah Mazantenta looking for options down the line. Perhaps no better option than Aspar Slavov working in tandem with Jack Stone, and Revolution will continue inching towards the Arlington goal. This time Aaron Uribe will come in for his specialty long throw delivery, and all the Arlington players will drop back in to their own 18. Good delivery from Uribe. Osifesu wins the first ball. Second ball falls favorably for Revolution. Now Russ lofting one in. Could have been problematic, but Barona was alert to the danger. There's a moment. Wilson will take the shot on, and it has gone wide from a really strong opportunity, probably one of the best we've seen. Was something of a half chance, but Wilson certainly will wish he had that chance back. Let's take another look at the replay. Fell quickly, and Wilson put his foot through it, but didn't really get the connection he would have liked. Always traveling wide of Maxime Davis's goal. Goal kick is sent in. Onwards we play. Here's Slavov dropping deep to help out, and finally ball falls kindly for Arlington. Now Kershaw all the way back to Habtum. And Arlington, you will use this moment to sort out their shape and figure out how to attack this VA Revolution side. So well coached, so well organized. Perhaps more than your regular UPSL Premier fixture. This is going to be one that really is decided by organization, is decided by tactics. Two really strong coaching staffs here on display. And that ball goes searchingly into the waiting reach of the Arlington back line. Somewhat anticlimactic. Here's Powell. Still going. Powell seemed to think he might have been called for that, but now it's Osifesu getting to the end line, and it's a timely challenge from Camarada. And it will be a set piece, a corner kick for Revolution. Excuse me, for Arlington SA. This time it's going to be Daniel Habtum to send in the delivery with that famous left foot. Short service. Habtum, no, he will play Barnard now. Habtum lifts it high. Two Arlington players come together. There's still a man down. And it looks like we will come back to check on this head injury, potential head injury. At the drop ball. 24 minutes gone in this UPSL Virginia North matchup. Arlington SA and VA Revolution scoreless. In a tightly contested affair. We'll take a quick moment to check on the down man, but anticipate we'll be right back with you within the next 30 seconds or so. And as always, if you haven't done so already, consider dropping the like button and subscribe to the DMV Sports Media page. If you haven't done so, check us out on Instagram at DMV Sports Media. Thanks to all the fans tuning in at this very moment. Got a lively chat. Welcome Andrew Necci. Welcome Daniel, Nicole, Pedal Pusher, Mr. Taylor Sr. Got some good engagement for a match that certainly promises to deliver. Congratulations to Daniel and his crew for their massive victory yesterday. North Stars defeating Berryville 9-0. Both sides will take this moment to collect themselves and address their teams as Osifesu gets the treatment that he needs. Will be a drop ball for the benefit of Arlington, who had possession when the whistle was blown. Got about 20 minutes, maybe a little less than 20 minutes, plus whatever stoppage we get at the end of this half, but certainly plenty of time for one of these sides to assert themselves. Here's Ronaldo King switching to Hampton. We are underway. King, De Silva down the line. The recipients there, and Trey Wolf will happily take this goal kick. This time Revolution will play from the back. Although Uribe just used that to get some leverage, send one high. Barona, cognizant of the ever-present danger. Jack Stone heads this one straight out, and now Revolution will get bodies forward. Mazantenta sends one right into two blue shirts. Well controlled by Kershaw, and Davis will organize his side before playing out. Sent direct, never a ball that could get past Uribe. Revolution will take their moment to get through. Here's Costa Rica out to Wilson. Mazantento had Slavov in his sights, but didn't come off. Now Revolution retreating. Comes the pressure from Nika. Well controlled by Barnard. Can he get past Russ? Lovely return pass just outside of the reach of Barnard, and now Wilson with the audacious turn. Doesn't come off, and De Silva happy to keep Arlington in the driver's seat. And here's Hampton now with the service. Now mopped up by Russ. It was a flurry of activity, and now the activity has settled down. It's been that way through much of the day. Both teams prodding, picking at one another, and playing safe defensively when called on. This is two sides with a lot of respect for one another. I think one goal will certainly change how this game is played, as so often happens in these matches right now. Neither side fully committing. Coming together, Miles Powell goes down. No call is made. It looks like Revolution can get away. There's Mazantenta opening up the field. Oh, really well done by De Silva. Silva still there, and it looks like Wilson will pick up the foul in the mix. This one sent down the field. Ooh, Uribe didn't quite connect where he would have liked that, but any port in a storm, as they say, does find the clearance over this near touch. Here comes Kershaw. His long throw delivery. Watch out for Duncan Dugwu. And Barona, it's sent high. Goalkeeper gets a hand to it, but doesn't fully clear it. Still very much in the mix. Well, cleared initially by Wilson. Hampton keeps it alive. On the line. Fesu working against Nika, and it looks like Costa Nika has taken this over the end line for another set piece. This time will be from the corner spot. Barnard, of course, will take those responsibilities. Is this the moment? Here in the 31st minute, Arlington, a strong opportunity from the foot of Chris Barnard. It's a good delivery near post. Wolf came forward. There was a collision between two of the Revolution players, but Revs able to make the clearance. Aaron Uribe back on his feet, and it will be another corner kick to come. Here's a look at that replay. One sent back post, just outside the reach of Dunkwu and other would-be recipients. And Revolution happy with the outcome. They'll breathe a sigh of relief. It's a goal kick to come. This time Revs will send all their players forward. It's contested in the midfield. Dunkwu wins the first. Ping pong's back. Now Sefesu will pick up another foul. Slavov wants to play it quick, but will instead leave it for Uribe. Coaching staff and Costa Rica feel it's time for that caution, that yellow card to come out. For Sefesu. Center official says no. Great win there from Barnard. Costa Rica flies right into action. And for his intervention, will win a foul to atone for the giveaway. Here's Uribe's long ball in the direction of Alexander Dexter. Well taken down. Russ is there in support. Let's continue moving it. Uribe wants to send one over the top. Has Stone in the vicinity. It looks like Arlington have found the better of this encounter. Kershaw getting it off his feet to Bernard. Lovely possession here from Arlington. De Silva now out to Haptum, and here comes Arlington. Good turn from Sufesu. Perhaps a little sooner than he would have expected the return pass, but oh, it is sent away. Is there a caution? Excuse me, is there a set piece? No, it looks like we're just going to check on the down player, but it will be a throw here on the near side, much to the chagrin of the Arlington players. Habtum for Osifesu now inside. There's shouts for a dangerous challenge, a high challenge, but onwards we play. Now Jennings. Second ball well taken by Osifesu. Barnard's there on the scene, but Revolution have done well. Here's Costa Rica springing one forward. Can Wilson get there? Yes, he can. Justin Wilson looking to the end line. Now sends a high ball across. Misses potential recipients, but it was good work from Justin Wilson and almost a quick counterattack from Revolution. This one trickles out over that far touchline. Arlington will have the opportunity to start their own possession. It's Eric Jennings on the ball. Jennings down the line. Costa Rica, the first to it. Onwards we play. Players in the area thought this was done, but onwards we play. Here we go. Russ, can he get it across? Yes, he can, but Max Davis alert to the danger. Now De Silva. Did well to assert the possession and draw bodies in. Now Arlington have the luxury of deciding how they want to attack Revolution. Colton collected again from Davis. Kershaw sends it back. And Mustafa caught in possession. Did well to atone, and now Trey Wolf off his line. Good response from the Revolution defender. And now an attack could be on. Lots of space in this midfield. Here comes Russ. Finding the overlapping run. Here's a chance. Stone ran out of space, ran out of time, but the second ball does fall kindly for Costa Rica. Slavov wants the return pass. Almost found him. Second ball does fall kindly for Stone. Stone takes the shot on. What a hit. What a save from Maxime Davis from point-blank range. Jack Stone does so well to find those releases ever so quickly. Has the coordination to find the ball wherever it is and get solid contact. Just couldn't find a side to evade Max Davis. Any other place in that goal, I think we're talking about 1-0. Still credit to Jack Stone, credit to Max Davis, and onwards we play. Jennings sends it back. Now Barnard. There's shouts for handball. Onwards we play. Osifesu wants to use Barnard. Dunkwu is there on the party too. And now Haptum. This ball doesn't beat the first defender. And Russ will send this high. Easy ball for Arlington to collect and restart their attack. Revs will sit deep for the moment. Haptum has Barnard. Not a lot of real estate to work with. Barnard dispossessed. And now Slavov doing what he does best. Starting creation. Alexander Dexter working with Russ. Can he get the return pass? Lovely from Russ. And now Slavov. This could be a better opportunity for Revolution. Can they send it across? They can. And Wilson was there. Max Davis had to fly off his line and make the save, but now it's a corner kick to come. Take a look at this replay. It looks like miscommunication between goalkeeper and defender, but no time to ponder on the mistake. It's Costa Rica who's going to send this in. Arlington dropping bodies in defense. Kershaw first to it. Russ's shot doesn't get far. And it looks like it's given as it didn't look like an offside flag. I think we're going to have to take a look at this replay. Not sure what the ruling is at the moment. We're still addressing the outcome here. It does look like we may get a caution for dissent somewhere in the mix. No caution, no yellow card, just setting the record straight. And onwards we play. Mustafa Kamara is the player receiving the discussion, but not entirely sure the outcome. In any case, it will be, looks like a goal kick. This one doesn't travel as high as Davis maybe would have liked. Ball does trickle through, and Mazatenta happy to start possession for Revolution. Here's Wolf over to Kamara. Oh, Kamara living dangerously, still has work to do. And it looks like he was fouled in the process. There we go. Down the line in the direction of Russ. It was Ethan Russ making the run. Well mopped up by the Arlington man, but will be a long throw. You know what Aaron Uribe has in store. Ogletree has been strong in defense thus far. There's a delivery. Goalkeeper comes off the line, doesn't collect, but no harm, no foul. Is mopped up, and it is cleared. Here's Barnard all by himself, well chested down. And now it's Osifesu to the corner. Working against Russ. Now Osifesu, top of the 18. Is there a strike? It's Kershaw. Oh, what a save. A deep strike, and Trey Wolf didn't see it till late. Got down well to his right, pushed it wide. Had to be careful. Let's take another look at the replay. It seemed Kershaw had missed his window to shoot, but did well to find his colleague in there. And now it's an opportunity for a set piece. Good save from Wolf. Here at the end of this first half, Chris Barnard. It's the player lining it up. It's lofted to the backside. And Uribe, ever reliable, makes the first clearance. Now Jennings to the backside. It's taken down by Barnard, but unable to find the slight touch required to keep this one alive. It's going to be a goal kick for Arlington and company. Excuse me, for Revolution and company. This one's sent across midfield. Barona wins the first. Now Nika dispossessed by Barnard. Arlington will have to work hard to get themselves out of this tight space, and it looks like haven't found the required touch. It's still in the mix. Mustafa Kamara for Slavov. Da Silva does take it down, and finally it is an Arlington ball. Sent in, Trey Wolf, speedy off his line. Get there ahead of Miles Powell. Final minute of the half. We'll see how much stoppage we get. For now, one of these sides would love to cap off this first half with a go-ahead goal, gain some momentum. One sent in. Slavov finds Nika. Nika couldn't snick that final ball through, and Arlington will send this all the way down for a goal kick for VA Revolution. Trey Wolf will send everyone long for what could be one of the final Revolution set pieces of the half. This is well contested by Ogletree. Now it's Da Silva. Silva's ball could ask questions. Trey Wolf again off his line to make the intervention, and now it's Dexter looking for the quick counterattack. The ever-speedy Alexander Dexter has found some space, has a man in the middle. But this one goes the way of Arlington. It was a fortunate bounce. Here comes Ogletree, taking a big touch, trying to evade Russ. Onwards we play. Good control from Ogletree. Hampton's ball doesn't really find any recipients. Should at least be either a foul or a handball, but it looks like onwards we play. And that is going to do it for the first half with whistle. Controversies galore, but it seems about as good a time as any to call it. You're a couple minutes gone into stoppage time in a scoreless affair. Arlington SA, Virginia Revolution, both bringing what we expected in store and a really well-fought, even match. We're so glad you are joining us here on DMV Sports Media. If you like what you see, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel in order to see more. We're going to take our quick break before we have a word from the sponsors which have made today's broadcast possible. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in just a moment. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are moments away from the second half, and what a second half it promises to be. It's all locked up in a scoreless affair. VA Revolution, top of the table, traveling away to your Arlington SA Pro here today. And the second 45 will be what could offer some separation between these two sides. We're so glad you've tuned in on behalf of DMV Sports Media. I want to thank those organizations which have made this broadcast possible. On behalf of Arlington SA, I want to thank New Paradigm Recovery, YTS Wealth Management, TM17 Scouting Pro, and El Pollo Rico, the Arlington location. New Paradigm Recovery offers an unparalleled addiction treatment program in Northern Virginia. We provide a range of services designed to help individuals throughout the D.C. metro region find recovery, community, and improved quality of life. New Paradigm Recovery team members are among the most skilled and experienced behavioral health professionals in the region. YTS Wealth Management. YTS Wealth Management is a full-service wealth management firm servicing clients in over 30 states. We have a personalized approach that is geared towards finding out what's important to you and building a financial plan and investment strategy around that. With our team of specialists, we deliver the highest quality of service from start to finish to make sure that the burden of your finances comes off your shoulders and onto ours. There are many different aspects of your financial life, which is why we have built a firm that provides the total solution to wealth management. TM17 Scouting Pro offers individual consulting services regarding every aspect of soccer, scouting, or excellent programs in different German or European academies. The programs are handpicked for offering the highest level possible of exercise, only to make you better every day to succeed in your career. And of course, El Pollo Rico, situated in Arlington, Virginia, and operated by the Solano family, offers the finest quality Peruvian chicken in the area. Customers can savor exquisite chicken paired with a selection of flavorful sides and sauces. The establishment is committed to providing high quality and convenience for its patrons. For those unable to visit Arlington, additional locations are available in Fairfax, Virginia, Woodbridge, Virginia, and Wheaton, Maryland. Well, we are moments away from kicking off the second half. Get your predictions for the second half and let us know who you're here to support. Of course, where you're tuned in from. I've enjoyed the participation we've seen in the chat thus far. Welcome, Ramon Gallegos. In addition to all of those who have already welcomed, Will Sokas says, I've got Arlington upsetting Revolution in this one. Really a match that could go either way, but we'll just have to tune in and see what transpires here in this second 45. There's a slight cloud cover that has developed, so the temperatures come down here at Thomas Jefferson High School Stadium in Alexandria, Virginia. It's not too late to make your way over to the stadium and catch this one in person, but if that's not possible, we're so glad to have you with us here on YouTube. Consider subscribing to the DMV Sports Media channel so you'll stay up to date with all the extended highlights. And, of course, the weekly recap shows we'll be offering and all of the live stream broadcasts here on DMV Sports Media. Hit the like button on this video if you haven't done so already. We're going to take a quick break, and then we will get back into this second half here at Thomas Jefferson. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're back and ready for this second half to kick off. It was a scoreless first half, which has seen us to this moment, but now Arlington and Virginia Revolution perched to make their separation known. It's an early ball forward from Arlington, who will play left to right, wearing their blue kits with red trim. Virginia Revolution, of course, wearing their white tops, black bottoms, will play right to left. Here's Uribe down the line. Uribe's ball sent out. Uribe quickly sending another one down the line, and this is a moment that could see Wilson trickling forward. It's cut out well by Ogletree at the expense of a corner kick, and it's Revolution who have an opportunity to get forward first. Set piece inside of the first minute of second half. Just a reminder, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the like button, and of course, send this link out to anyone who you think might be interested in terms of fans, relatives, or if you know anyone who maybe is scouting these as a player or coach. Stakeholders within this UPSL often find these broadcasts useful, but for right now, it's going to be a set piece. Alexander Dexter on the take to send in this in-swinger. Watch out for Slavov. Watch out for Stone. Uribe as well. There's a nice breeze that has come into the mix. Looks like no dice on the first delivery. Dexter will keep it alive. Here's Kostanica lofting it to the backside. And it has taken a touch off Miles Powell in its delivery. And there will be parity. Another Revolution corner kick from the near side. Let's take another look at this replay. Miles Powell did well to rise up and get a touch to this. As Uribe was lurking at that back post, and now Kostanica with the take. Sent right across the face, no clearance. And Osifesu gets it forward. Barnard looking for space, doesn't have it. And it's right back down for Revolution. Barona working with his colleague there, and looks like Barnard has found what he's looking for. Powell looking to thread the needle, but won't beat Mazententa there. Good read from Noah Mazententa. This is Haptum. Now Dunkwu back to Osifesu. It's deflected. Mustafa Kamara sends it forward, but Arlington quick to capture the second ball. Eric Jennings slaloming, has some options. Barnard's ball, a little audacious. Does not find its target, but Revolution likewise not as clinical as we'd expect in that moment. And Jennings will have another opportunity to send this one in. Good ball forward from Jennings to Barnard. And Kamara will see this drift over the near touchline. Well, taken down by Russ. Now Barnard making himself difficult to deal with. Slavov has this taken off of him. Still waiting to see how this will fall. Ronaldo da Silva sends in the early service, but no real pace to the delivery. And Uribe has dumped it long. Thanks again to our sponsors, El Pollo Rico Arlington, New Paradigm Recovery, YTS Wealth Management, and TM17. Haptum will send this down the line. It's a hard challenge. Osifesu goes down, but Arlington will play on, still in possession. This one smashed over to the far touchline, just over the head of Daniel Haptum. And Revolution now. We'll play from the ground. Uribe working this one to Russ. Russ able to release in time. Slavov has lots of work to do, but has done well. Ooh, it's a nervy back pass. Trey Wolf getting this off the line. What a moment that would have been for Arlington, but Trey Wolf did really well to recover. It's not how you start, but how you finish. And now Revolution will try to work their way out. Sent in by Jennings. Arlington smell blood. They're trying to make the most. Uribe goes down. What a save from Trey Wolf. Second effort still in the mix. Golasso for Barnard. And Chris Barnard has opened the scoring here for Arlington. The celebration in the corner with his teammates. And there is a strong argument that the play should have been stopped. We'll come back and see this replay. For now, it's 1-0 for Arlington. Chris Barnard is the goal scorer. Well, it was Aaron Uribe who stuck a foot in there, but let's take another look. Good strong finish from Barnard. One more time. Yeah, no contact there. Uribe put his head down. There wasn't really that much of a high kick. Take a look for yourself. Let us know in the chat what your thoughts are, but I think our center official made the right call. And it's 1-0 for Arlington. Here's an errant ball down the field. Maxime Davis will play from the back. Here comes Ogletree. Osifesu, lovely touch, plays Powell. Now over to Barnard. Duncan Dunkwu will continue. Dunkwu will leave this one for Kershaw. Kershaw has that long throw delivery. And we'll try to leverage it. Arlington, smell blood, want to continue to mount these chances. Good delivery from Kershaw into the mix. Uribe gets there first. Uribe does really well to get both clearances. Shouts for a foul at the outer rim of that penalty mark. And onwards we play. Here's Jack Stone doing what he does best. Stone shielding the ball and putting it right into Kershaw. Strong appeals from Arlington, but onwards we play. It's going to be a throw on that far touch for Noah Mazantenta and company. Stone again in possession, but this time knocked off by Christian Kershaw. It's on the line, and that is certainly going to be a foul for Chris Barnard. Barnard pushing right through the back of Uribe. And we will see a set piece over there on the far touchline. Not much to talk about there. Pretty straightforward. And now Uribe will send his teammates forward. How can Revolution respond? It's the 55th minute, tons of time left. This is sent long by Uribe. Well flicked on by Stone. Wilson in the mix, but Maxime Davis quickly off his line, able to find this one. Beautiful service from Maxime Davis. Now forward from Ronaldo da Silva. Miles Powell is onside. Onside, Powell. Can he get this shot off? Yes, he can. What a save. Great spread save from Trey Wolf to deny Powell. And Revolution have found a bit of breathing room. Osifesu is there for Arlington. Adam Abdullawi has come on to reinforce Arlington. Subbed on at the last stoppage. Abdullawi getting his first touches on the ball. Here's Barona finding Da Silva. Da Silva holding off Russ. And now Abdullawi will cut back inside. Good turn there from Slavov. Here comes Russ. Da Silva going in. No foul is called, and here we go. This game getting more and more physical. I think there was a foul to be called there. It hasn't been called. Onwards we play. Here comes Barnard. Barnard's ball. This is sent inside. There was something after the fact. And it looks like Arlington will have a set piece inside of Revolution territory. Take a look at the replay. There's the delivery into the 18. Barona gets there first, but can't read this one out of the sun, and it's a missed chance. Goal kick to come for Revolution. Well said, Andrew Necci. It's good to see a second opinion. I appreciate seeing what others have to say. If you're just tuning in, Arlington has their lead. They found the back of the net by way of a Chris Barnard goal about 5 minutes ago. I've had a flurry of chances since then, but been unable to find the back of the net. This is Russ looking for a vertical ball up the field. Abdullawi is there in coverage, and we'll see this one over his end line. Goal kick to follow. Maxime Davis. Send this one up the field. Well flicked on by Dunkwu. But Uribe there to intercede. Now Da Silva not taking any chances. We'll send this over the back. Again, it's Uribe, but the second ball falls kindly for Dunkwu. Osifesu waiting for help. Gives it back to Dunkwu. Dunkwu, could he find the strike? Yes, he can, but it's blocked. And now it could be a counterattack going the other way. Slavov looking for Stone. Nothing there to be found. Next, Davis off his line. Had a pass picked out and found it well. Now Kershaw. And Da Silva will slow things down. Arlington have space and time on this near side. Here's Powell. Able to keep his balance well, and will that open up chances? Barnard there in pursuit. Miles Powell looking down the line. It looks like this one will travel out, and it's an Arlington throw. Well sent across the 18. Osifesu keeps it moving. Dunkwu needs support now. We'll continue holding this one up. Duncan Dunkwu for Kershaw. Kershaw sends it across. Now Powell left a little too much there for Alexander Dexter. What can Dexter find in transition? Unable to get this past first man. Now it's Barnard for Kershaw, still in the mix. Onwards we play. It was a coming together between Costanica and Osifesu, but looks like nothing doing. Ball right back down in the VA Revolution area. Smart play by Uribe to send that back to Wolf. Here's Alexander Dexter. Russ for Stone. A good challenge there from Da Silva. Looks like Revolution will make their first switch. It's Alec Gabarete making his triumphant return here for Revolution. Gabarete will send it in. Top of the 18. Slavov's in the mix. And well mopped up by Habtum. You can expect another long throw from Aaron Uribe. Here comes the delivery. This is a huge moment for Revolution. 61st minute, Uribe's ball easily dealt with by Adam Abdullawi, but could be a second bite at the apple for Uribe. Uribe goes down. Nothing doing, says our center official. Hard angle to call from here, but onwards we play. There's Gabarete. Didn't get the first look he would have liked there. And the sun has certainly come out. Could be tough at times for Revolution. The sun very much in their face. We're going to see parity. It's a switch now for Arlington SA. Osefesu is off. On comes Peter Maddox. Powell goes down. This ball's still very much in the mix. Now Alexander Dexter bowled over, and finally we will have the whistle. It's going to be one in favor of Revolution. Gabarete quick to send it back to his captain. Down the line for Noah Mazantenta, still going is Mazantenta, but Kershaw stepped quickly to the rescue. A lot of time here for Barnard. Barnard just as quickly brought down by Slavov. It's going to be a quick yellow card. Slavov goes in the book for taking down Barnard from behind. Take a look at the replay. It's just a clumsy challenge from behind. Slavov going in the book. Take a look for yourself. Looks like Barnard's still down. We'll add this stoppage at the end. For right now, it's Arlington 1-0. If you're just tuning in, it was Chris Barnard who found the back of the net. There's been chances for both sides. Right now, Arlington hold the advantage. Here in the 63rd minute. Plenty of time, just under 30 minutes. Abdom down the line for Barnard again. And looks like it will be another throw for the benefit of Arlington on that far touchline. Well, looks like we're waiting for reinforcements. We do have a ball to go, and now Hampton will send it in. Here's Kershaw. Kershaw sends one towards the 18. Uribe is there. Now Russ. Looking over to Alexander Dexter. Woods. Miscommunication between Gabarete and Dexter, and now the ball has traveled out for a Revolution throw. Gabarete down the line. Stone couldn't get a touch, but it looks like Barona has been whistled. It's going to be a set piece for Revolution. Stone quickly takes it, and Stone believes there should be a caution for stopping the restart. Would like to look at this one again. If the player had his back turned, the player kicked it into it, then no. But if he made an effort to block this one, then I think that's a missed call. In any case, Kershaw sends it to De Silva. De Silva, a great ball, but well caught out by Charles Wolf. And now Revolution can get forward. It's Russ on the far touchline. And Jack Stone, this time in an offside position. Clear offside. Stone coming back from an offside area, and Peter Maddox looking, finding a man in. Oh, that's solid defending. Peter Maddox almost able to double the tally for Arlington, but Uribe and Wolf to the rescue, and it looks like there's another player down. What a match we've had. Oh, it's Noah Mazintenta. We hope the best for Mazintenta as he receives medical treatment needed. We're going to take our quick break. Come back to look at some of these recent moments we may have missed on the replay. This was the foul against Barona. There's the yellow card from AP Slavov a moment ago through the back of Chris Barnard. It's been a physical game thus far, especially here in the second half as Tempers Flare with the game on the line. Lots to play for. Lots of key moments. Another look at this huge stop from Wolf. Prevent Arlington from going up 2-0. Now another look at the moment that created the goal. Huge stop. But we're back in. Here comes an early ball forward. Maxime Davis off his line and able to collect. Duncan Dunkwu unable to hang on. Neither is Kershaw. Slavov has options. Upended by Barona. Now Dexter taken down. And onwards we play. Second bite at the apple for Revolution as they look down this far touchline. Still in the mix. Jack Stone there in support. Can he get this one across? Stone does well to play this off the Arlington man, but it has gone. It's a corner kick for the benefit of VA Revolution, and Stone's hard work pays off. Chance for the white and black to get bodies into the box. There's Costa Rica's ball lofted backside. Uribe rises well, but so too does the Arlington defense. Looks like Russ has come off, and Revolution making another switch. This is sent towards the 6. Still in the mix. Oh, what a save from Maxime Davis. How has that not gone in? And still in the mix. Let's take another look at this replay. Unconventional, but what a save it was. Max Davis at full stretch in an unconventional way. This is certainly cleared right off the line in what could have been the equalizer. And now on the far side, it's Habtum carrying. We'll send it towards Dunkwu. Dunkwu dispossessed. Jern Uribe has done well. Still needs to get rid of it and hasn't. Here's Barnard. And there is going to be a foul. This one going against Arlington. There was a card as well. This one's sent in. Wolf under pressure, does get it away just in time. The second ball picked up by Abdullawi. Now Powell looking for help. And Revolution will start this one on the ground. Just about 20 minutes left to play. Revolution, they still have the firepower. Certainly the capability to pull this one level. They need to find a little bit more clinicality in front of goal. This is really well won by Maddox. Now Barnard with so much space. We'll play Dunkwu. Dunkwu rounds one man, leaves him in the dust. And this is a prime moment for Arlington. Dunkwu waited way too long to make his decision, and now Revolution find themselves in space. This one travels out. Wilson did his best to get on the end. Russ will come off. Here comes Ian McIntosh to bring some fresh legs late for Revolution here in the 72nd minute. Breeze has picked up, blowing right to left as your camera is oriented, and see if that comes into play. Here's Habtum sending one down the line. Monteroso and Maddox go to battle. Maddox has gotten on the end of it. Here comes Peter Maddox. Monteroso doing really well. Revolution will take advantage of the space. It's well opened up by Gabarete. Now Wilson. Back inside for McIntosh. No connection to be found. Great recovery from Ian McIntosh, and Revolution can get forward now. Slavov looking for a return. Dexter drops deep. Beautiful left-footed ball up and over. Goes to Nika, chests it back. Just behind McIntosh, and now Abdullawi looking for a service. There's Ronaldo da Silva on the line. Good control, just ran out of real estate, and will be a throw now for Revolution. McIntosh's ball is flicked on by Nika. Stone in turn keeps it going. Wilson is there. Justin Wilson, 1v1 against Barona, sends it top 18. And shouts for handball. Be interesting to look back on this one. No call has come, and here we go. And let's take another look back at this. It comes down to not only did it strike the arm, but the spacing, and was the arm extended in an unnatural position. Let's take another look here at the replay. Well, it's tough to see. I'll let our chat referees make the call. It doesn't matter. There's no VAR. It did look very much like the arm was in the body. Definitely made contact, but I'm going to let that be handled by those more professional, more trained than myself. It's going to be a throw over on that far touchline for Arlington. And here we go. Abtum down the line, not going to clear Dexter. Revolution could take advantage. Here's Slavov. Wilson has his ball cut out, and Arlington have found space. Abdullawi evading one challenge, and will send this upfield. Great touch from Osafesu. Working against Monteroso. There's a hard challenge, and it will come back as a foul. Certainly had a strong feeling that was going to be called, and it's going to be a set piece just outside the 18. Take another look back. Here's the replay of the infraction leading to the set piece. Sefesu, for his part, did really well to put the defender on skates, although strong case to be made for shoulder to shoulder there. Arlington will have this set piece for Chris Barnard. Barnard, the lone goal scorer today, looking for a second. It's certainly within shooting range. And Charles Wolf will be alert here. There's Barnard's delivery over the wall. Backside. Nick Barona was in the vicinity, but this one sailed up and over everyone. This one sent forward. Dexter dispossessed. Sefesu on the line. Dispossessed and Revolution can get forward. Here's Slavov. Has help. And that was maybe not the decision that Slavov would take if given another chance. Barnard with the early delivery, but Aaron Uribe there on the spot. There's Kostanika. Revs taking more and more chances as this game goes on. They have bodies forward. It's flicked down the line. McIntosh will pursue. And Max Davis not going to take any chances. Sends this up and out. Got to credit McIntosh with applying pressure to maybe put the regularly reliable Davis on edge. Great touch there from Abdullawi. And again, Gabarete comes up big. Back to Kostanika. Now Slavov. Kamara. What a take from Stone. Stone possibly fouled, but still going, and we will bring it back to the spot of the foul. Jack Stone not wasting any time, wants to send it in, but likely will wait. There is going to be a caution. Believe that was Bernard the recipient, but hard to say. Or perhaps De Silva. Looks like Raul De Silva, the recipient of that caution. Now a set piece from just inside 30 yards. Certainly would be an audacious strike, but within the shooting range of Gabarete and Aaron Uribe. Uribe sends it into the wall. It ricochets. Now Arlington looking to clear. Not fully dealt with. And Arlington now do have bodies forward. Barnard with the audacious back heel. Lovely ball forward. Dunku gets a piece. Sefesu putting his body on the line. Finds Barnard. The overlapping run is there. Maddox in a foot race. Monteroso. Lovely from the Virginia Revolution defender. Now Wolf will send it across. It's Alexander Dexter looking down the line. Slavov has support in the middle. Chooses Stone. Stone sends it across. What a shot. Jack Stone not afraid to shoot from anywhere and tests Maxime Davis at that near post, drawing a save and a corner kick to follow. A consolation prize for Revolution. And here we go. It's a chance to stack bodies into that box. Ian McIntosh with that ever-dangerous left-footed delivery on deck. Expect this one to whip in and around that 6-yard area. McIntosh with the delivery. Beautiful ball in, just wide. Uribe, the preferred target, rose so well, got up but could not find the direction, and now it's a goal kick for Arlington. Virginia Revolution certainly asking questions, knocking at the door of Arlington. Take a look at this replay. You don't want to give Uribe too many of those chances. Uribe is a player who certainly can punish you in the air. Looks like Kershaw has stepped off. And here we go. Sent forward by Davis, well flicked on. It's Osefesu, Toby Osefesu sends it in. It's just wide. Toby Osefesu, a beautiful run off of the flick on. Arlington almost catching Revolution unaware, but it goes just wide. Here's Alexander Dexter on that far side. There's some contact off the ball, but onwards we play. De Silva to Abdullawi, now forward. Dunkwu needs to find a help, but probably the best outcome for Dunkwu. This one travels over the near touch. As we mentioned, there was some contact off the ball. It looks like Slavov taken down off camera and pleading his case. There is a card. Who is that gone to? It can't be for Slavov. Slavov already has a yellow, so it has to be for an Arlington man, but hard to know who just got that one. Oh, so it is. AP Slavov receiving a second yellow. Is that a dismissal for dissent? And now it looks like Revolution down to 10 men. That was not what the doctor ordered for Revolution. A tough moment, a tough card to take. And now we'll have to find a way back into this game, down a man. We saw the first caution for the challenge through the back of Barnard earlier, and now a yellow card for dissent. Mustafa Kamara turns out of trouble. We'll send it back to Wolf. Wolf's early delivery travels well, and here goes to Nika. Nika not able to get the ball off his feet in time, and now may give away the foul. No foul called. McIntosh upended, and lots of space for Arlington to run into. This is Toby Osefesu cutting back, waiting for support. There's lots of bodies in this midfield. Here's Dunkwu. Back to De Silva. Arlington keeping this on the ground. They still have the goal advantage. Don't need to force things, but lovely ball movement. Here's Maddox looking to get to the end line. And it's well blocked by Alec Gabarete. Corner kick as consolation. And an opportunity for Arlington to take more time off the clock. An opportunity for Arlington to figure out how they want to approach this. Will they send this into the box, or will they keep it in the corner and kill more time? We'll find out here momentarily. It's the 84th minute, just about 6 minutes and change, plus whatever stoppage we get. Abdum will send this in. Left-footed delivery from Daniel Habtum on its way. Sent to the near side. Well, flicked up by Freddie. Still not fully dealt with. Toby Osefesu looking for a delivery. Here's Giuseppe Melli, more firepower for Arlington. Melli certainly a player who can make things happen. Will step on to replace Miles Powell. You're just tuning in, the score is 1-0. Arlington have the lone goal by way of Chris Barnard. Revolution down to 10 players after a second half, a late second half, second yellow for Asper Slavov. Slavov earned his first yellow card for a challenge through the back of Chris Barnard. The second caution came from a dissent. Hard to say what was said, what was done, but now it's Aaron Uribe into the 18. Well flicked on by Stone. And golazo! What a goal. That is Ian McIntosh off the service from Stone. And there's a caution for McIntosh. Drama galore. McIntosh did so well to get to this. Let's look at this delivery. Uribe with the service. Stone with the flick on, and then McIntosh with the final effort. Gotta give credit where credit is due, and all three of those players doing their part to bring Revolution back into this game against the odds. It's one apiece here in the 87th minute. Revolution still down to 10 men. Arlington, no doubt, will be attacking this game in the final moments, and I think we just got a whole lot more excitement in store. This is won by Uribe. Now back. Well taken down by Da Silva. Silva's ball doesn't clear the first man, but the second ball does. Here's Barnard. Getting help from Osifesu. Now Da Silva. Clever little pass. What a ball. And Maddox unable to turn the last player. Uribe comes up with a big challenge. Now Nika finding Stone. That's an errant pass. Lots of time and space for Stone to work into. And Stone not able to find any recipient there. Here's Giuseppe Melli to calm things down for Arlington. Ogletree finding the end pass. That's a crucial tackle there for McIntosh to stop what could have been a counter. This is a match that certainly lived up to the hype. Lots of fight we've seen from both sides. Arlington scoring first, creating lots of attacking prowess, but Revolution, a gritty response and a set piece goal scored by Ian McIntosh, engineered by Aaron Uribe, flicked on by Jack Stone. And there's still more to be left and written in this story. It's the 88th minute. Arlington have a set piece just about 30 yards from goal, slightly off center. Chris Bernard with the take. Still in. Oh, beautiful delivery. It's off the bar. That was Tobi Osifesu. It's still in the mix. Not a good clearance. Osifesu looking. It's again blocked. Arlington looking for a set. Oh, it's an audacious overhead kick. Melli claims, sends it in. Golazo! Giuseppe Melli at the final. Giuseppe Melli puts this one in. It took a slight deflection, but Arlington won't care. It's 2-1. And it looks like this goal will stand. A huge response from Arlington SA. They found themselves up against it after going up a man. There was an equalizer, but they didn't put their heads down. A massive effort from Giuseppe Melli sees Arlington double their goal tally and put themselves into the lead. What a finish from Melli, 2-1. And here we go. It's the 90th minute. We'll try to keep an eye on how much stoppage will be given. Here's Dexter sending an early ball into the box. Abdullawi is there. Now Stone. Ooh, it's flicked to the backside. McIntosh is there. And that's a strong clearance, but it is going to be a little late. This is a corner kick. Revolution send bodies forward. How much, Matt, how much time? 4, thank you. 4 minutes added on top of the 90, so we're just about at the end of regulation. 4 minutes in store. And hold on, ladies and gentlemen, we've got an exciting 4 minutes in store. This is an in-swinger here. Sent to the backside. Another corner given. It looks like Revolution will have a second bite at the apple. Ian McIntosh is the player to deliver. There's a delivery from McIntosh into a dangerous area. Arlington have done really well to control this one. Well, Frederick Ferguson does well enough, and now it's all the way back to Wolf. Wolf will send it right back down the field, giving Revolution a chance. Well taken down by McIntosh. McIntosh still going and sends it across, looking for Stone. No connection to be found, and now Arlington will look down the field. At this moment, probably possession just as valuable as a goal, but they won't be able to hang on. This is sent across by Gabarete over the head of Stone. And the flag has gone. It's deemed to be an offside against Stone and VA Revolution. Ooh, that's tough to see. I'd like to look back. Did look a tough call. Yeah, I don't think I agree with that one. From my angle, it did look like Stone had a good run, but now on the other end, Tobiosefesu almost opening up Revolution, and for his troubles, we'll get the consolation prize of a corner kick. Two minutes gone. We've got 4 minutes minimum added time. Of course, if more time is killed, more time is added, then we will have above 4 minutes added for the time wasting like we're seeing right now. Tobiosefesu looking to send it in, and here it is. Barnard will keep it in the corner. And there's another corner kick to come. Playing straight into the plan of Arlington SA. We're into the 93rd minute now. And Barnard again able to engineer another set piece. More time off the clock. We're certainly going to get some extra time added on, so don't anticipate this clock running dry at 94 and the game being done. There's certainly time being wasted here. Here's Barnard again. This time it doesn't come out. It could be an opportunity for Ferguson to get forward. Good strength from Frederick Ferguson. Sends it down the line, and here comes Stone, but Barona is there to the rescue. This one's sent in. There's appeals for a second ball that has bounced back onto the field. Revolution don't care. They'll send it in. And Maxime Davis able to smartly see that one wide. Would have been a controversial moment. Maxime Davis had gone to collect the ball and almost left an open net. But no harm, no foul. Good ball forward for Maxime Davis. Uribe wins the first. We're past to the 4, but still a chance remains for Revolution. Good turn from Ronaldo da Silva. And now Maddox down the line has got breathing room. Oh, what a ball. Tobiosefesu tends it in. Golazo for Tobiosefesu, and that is the nail in the coffin. Arlington SA 3, Revolution 1, and that in all likelihood is all she wrote here in this UPSL DMV Virginia North Premier matchup. We'll certainly see these sides matched up again as the season goes on. Congratulations to Arlington. Take a look at the replay as we send you out. Beautiful delivery from Maddox to send this across. Tobiosefesu making the run and rewarded for his efforts. Puts in this strong left-footed strike. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports Media. We're so glad to have had you with us here on this scintillating matchup. We're looking forward to continuing our coverage of Arlington SA throughout the season. And, of course, Virginia Revolution still strong position on the table. Don't forget to drop a like on the video to help others find us in the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel for more. Tough sledding today for Revolution, but they've got a strong squad and a strong candidacy to return to the playoffs and potentially make another Nationals run. Really looking forward to what comes next in this rivalry. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final DMV Sports Media broadcast on the weekend. We do have the start of the Super Soccer League this week in Virginia, and then Sunday we'll bring Division I and II up in Maryland, in addition to all of our regularly scheduled UPSL matchups. Without further ado, I'm Noah Walker. Thanks to all of our partner clubs and organizations. Thanks to all the players, and especially thank you to the fans who make this possible.